Hey guys, look, I'm still alive. I made it through surgery. I think. Yeah, I did. I'm here. So this is 8 days after surgery, and I am already going stir crazy being at home. I don't think I've watched so much TV and movies since last time I had surgery. And I'm not one for sitting around, so let's just get into a review. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and yeah, like I said in the intro, surgery went well. I'm here. As far as the surgeon tells me, everything should progress exactly the same as the last surgery, and which means fantastic, because my right side feels great, so now it's time for the left side to feel just as good. A little bit of pain, I'm not gonna lie, still got some pain for sure. Sleeping at night really sucks, but hopefully I get the staples removed in just over another week, and that'll be the next hurdle. Get over that part of it, and that'll start to help with getting some of the swelling down, which means I may actually be able to somewhat roll onto my sides a bit instead of sleeping on my back, which I absolutely can't stand. But I am not somebody that likes to sit around all day long, and the fact that I have to sit/lay down all day long is driving me bonkers. So I went through a couple Lego sets that I had bought and put aside specifically for after surgery. I've read 2 out of the 4 books that I've been kind of putting off reading until surgery. A few other little things here and there. I'm done everything. I can't watch TV anymore. I can't watch well, I can't say I can't watch YouTube, but I'm caught up on everything. As it is right now, as I'm recording this, I'm watching Rogue One, just to do a bit of a Star Wars refresher, as I didn't get through showing all of the kids every single Star Wars film. So this is just, yeah, I'm just so bored. So I figured, you know what? I had bought this portable selfie stick piece of junk just to try it out. It was very cheap. I didn't think it worked at first, and then I finally figured the trick out to make the feet stand without it collapsing in on itself. So I figured, you know what, why not? You know, yeah, you don't get the nice orange walled background with the Funko Pops and the Avengers poster and what have you, but hey, you still get some Papa Gord time. And it has been 8 days, and I figured, you know what, let's just get in and do a review. So we're gonna look at the SDCC, or the Comic-Con exclusive Sith Trooper. And this is the exclusive box for it. This isn't mine, belongs to a friend who lent it to me. I do have just the regular standard one coming from Uncle Mike. Thanks again, Uncle Mike, for hooking up Papa G. But my buddy let me kind of tinker around with it. So here's the interior packaging, I guess. Nice picture shot of the Sith Trooper. We got Star Wars. And yeah, and then it's got a slide out tray on yonder side, and I'm just gonna cover myself up, and another one, so you've got what, 3 and 2, so you get 5 weapons with this one. And as far as I know, with the standard release, the regular release, you're gonna get this one and this one. So these other 3 you're not gonna get unless you're able to track this one down. So this one was made available at Fan Expo in Toronto this summer. And I guess this one was a little easier to get your hands on over top of the Boba Fett, which I struck out. No Boba Fett kind of colors for me. But hey, maybe one day, but I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be in my collection. So with that being said, here he is in all of his red goodness. And I dig the color. I like the red. It makes him pop a little bit more, although I don't know how stealthy you can be wearing like kind of like an apple or a cherry red armor. You don't blend into very much. Although I guess it could be the same with the Stormtrooper in the white or the First Order Stormtrooper stuff. So yeah, I guess they just like to stand out. But it also gives you another Black Series figure with the butterfly joint to be able to get better two-handed posing in the front. Or, you know, make him puff out his chest to make him look real big. You know, I don't know. Whatever you do in your own home, that's your business, not mine. But let's take a look at his articulation. He does get just a smidge. I'd give it just a smidge over 90-degree bend at the elbow. So again, it's just where the armor runs into the joint. So I don't think they're really going to be able to do much else for that. But his leg, like, holy jumping. Like, he can kick himself in the small of his back. So that is great. He can almost go all the way forward. He gets, like, crazy spread. I think he's probably got some of the best leg spread out of any of the Black Series so far. And then, again, you know, very little to no back because he's hitting his butt plate. Like, I had to point out where his butt was, but that's his butt right there, and just in case nobody knew that. But he gets, you know, side to side, forward and backwards. Not the best, but he's got range. And I don't know if it's just this particular figure. You know, he's got the standard. He can look side to side, but he does not really do much. Like, you put his head down and it, you know, and to try to just doesn't work. So I don't know if there's something in there. There is a neck joint that does allow you to get a little bit. So I don't know if his just has a slight issue. I'm not 100% sure, but still, I still dig. I can't wait for mine to get here. You know, as far as armored detail, it's really not much different than what we've seen on the evolution of the Stormtrooper, or the Clone Trooper to the Stormtrooper to the First Order Stormtrooper to the Sith Trooper now. He's got his little Pringle can storage. He stores Pringles in behind him here. You know, a little bit of like the circle and the two lines. It just doesn't stick out like the Stormtrooper style. You know, there is some detailing that I think just because the lighting is really shiny in here, it may be difficult to see, but all through the chest armor, even little bits coming down onto the sides here on the gauntlets. He's got some red on his hands. He's got like his little shoulder flashlight or something, and these are like wicked super soft, so they do get up and out of the way if you need them to, which is fantastic. I really like that. Again, I don't know why they can't have a holster. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of the notch. Here, let me get here. This is his standard Sith Trooper, I guess, blaster for issue or something. So if you kind of look, it's not flush, right? It does have a kind of it's a little higher on either end. So to take this, and you got the little black peg, it does fit. But I don't know, it's so hard to see. But it doesn't, it doesn't snug right up to the leg because it does rest on those two higher bits of plastic on the top and the bottom of his leg. And it's not like it's a tight fit, like they could have maybe made that a little longer so it maybe stayed in. At least it's not the little small sidearm that makes it easier to lose. This tends to stand out a little bit more being black and red. But even if you take like the other weapon that I'm assuming is going to come with the regular release, kind of like I don't know what it is, but this is cool. I'm digging. This is probably my favorite weapon out of the bunch. But again, it's got a little red clip, and it does fit, but it doesn't stay. So I don't know why they just don't give them a holster. They deserve a holster. They're already such a bad shot to begin with. They get so much hate for how bad they are at shooting at rebels. Give them a holster. So so that's him or her, they, it, whatever you want. And just a closer look here. So it's just a slightly different version of the, I caught her, of the blaster that would come with the First Order Stormtrooper. I can't bend over, so I'm not picking that up. I'll have to use my little grabber stick later. But then this one is the cool one. It's got, you know, a little piece to go up into the shoulder. Yeah, this one I dig. So you got a lot of black, a lot of red, a little bit of silver to offset the color. So I think those are the two standard weapons that you're gonna get with your regular release. Then you get this sort of knife blade weapon thing. Almost like a baton stick, sort of, with a blade on it. And again, black and red with the silver to offset that red. They're really going crazy with the red. And then there's this, and it moves. So there is a little bit of a pivot on there. So I guess this is the, I don't know, this is the grabber. I don't know what you're grabbing. I don't know if it's for grabbing people, if they got to hold it on its side or something, or for grabbing droids or picking fruit off of their Imperial fruit trees. I don't know. But again, this one's just black and red. And cool that it does have, you know, a couple of little moving parts there. Again, no reference because the movie's not out, so I have no idea what this is for. And then if you're all about the heavy gun, and I do believe that this one looks awfully familiar. Looks awfully similar to the one that came with the First Order Stormtrooper, the Amazon exclusive that you could build your own trooper. I think that's basically what this is. Painted red and black instead of white and black. It does have the little piece here that would go into that turret peg. And it's got this moving piece right here for, you know, whatever that is. So, you know, he holds stuff well enough. I haven't tried, even attempted, because I'm never gonna have him posed with this at all. It's gonna be it's gonna be this weapon. And you know, again, he holds it well enough. You know, figure goes into the trigger. So yeah, that's I dig the red. I've got a red stormtrooper, a crimson trooper, whatever you want to call it. He blends in with the Royal Imperial Guards. I dig the red for sure. It does, again, shows an evolution of the trooper from the Phase 1 clone trooper all the way up to this guy as in present times. And, you know, I guess a slight difference to the helmet as well. I'll be really interested to see exactly what Kylo Ren has in store for all of us now that he's Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, or whatever he's calling himself now. But yeah, so this guy is pretty awesome. To be honest, I don't honestly care so much about any of the other accessories. If this and that other blaster are the two weapons that he comes with, and I do believe they are, I'll be more than happy. I think the other three, you know, a reuse for one, you know, like this thing, the baton blade stick, I don't know, not a huge fan. This thing, just no context to it. Maybe kind of neat, but I'm not gonna, I don't know. If I end up with a couple of these guys, then yeah, maybe I'll have one grabbing I don't know, So hopefully we get some regular rebellion troopers to go against these guys, because you can make a zillion of these and we jump all over. Oh, more troopers, that's awesome, but we never get any good ones. I mean, there are rumors about a Hoth trooper gonna drop at some point and what have you, but yeah, more troopers, just rebel troops in general. We've got so many different variations of the storm troopers. So, but that's cool. I dig them. I've always loved the look of the Empire or the First Order, the whatever have you. So, so yeah. So that's gonna do it. I don't know what else to tell you about this guy. So if you happen to get him, the exclusive, do you like all the accessories? Are you a fan of it? Do you like the box style where it looks like it's like playing Operation to have to try to get something in there? Because that cardboard looks very flimsy enough that you can start getting some creases in it. So, I mean, if you don't care about what your box condition ultimately is going to end up like because you're an out-of-box collector, then no big deal. But if you're one to keep stuff in the cardboard, then yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I dig the weapons, I dig the armor style, I dig the butterfly joint for sure. I just hope this head issue is just with my buddy's figure and not a general issue with these guys in general. I'll say general again. So yeah, so that's gonna do it. So thanks guys. This was just kind of a one-off for now. We'll see how I feel around Triple Force Friday. If I have anything to share yet, or when my case of figures finally gets here, or what have you. So there you'll see something, but this, just like I said, I needed to put something out just to say, hey, you know, if you don't follow me on Instagram at Audio Being, then this is where you know me from. So so yeah, but just again, guys, thanks for all the kind words on the last live stream before the surgery, on Instagram, on YouTube in general. So yeah, I made it. So I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting there. So that's gonna do it for me. That's gonna do it for him. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo always definitely helps out the channel. Shows that you guys are interested in wanting to see me put out some more content and what have you. And yeah, that's gonna do it. So like always, have a good one, eh?